There seems to be a lot of sticker shock at the grocery store these days as we continue to feel the impacts of stubbornly high inflation. One of the biggest right now, eggs. Prices are soaring for a number of reasons. And experts tell Fox 43's Alyssa Kratz don't expect relief anytime soon.
Pancakes, get your samples right there.
These pancake samples may be free for farm show guests, but for the people serving them, they're coming at a much higher cost.
I was shocked when I ordered a case of eggs. It was 15 dozen to a case, and it was $90 for the case, so that was $6 a dozen.
Dawn Harnish is in town for the show. She owns Burnt Cabins Grist Mill in Fulton County, which sells its own pancake and flour mixes, as well as other things like eggs.
In my community, you know, they come in, they see the price, they swallow it hard, but they buy it because they need the eggs.
According to the latest government data, the national average price for a dozen eggs was $4.25 in December. That's more than double the same time last year. Now, just 2 months later, retail prices are closing in on $5 and $6 a dozen.
We've had to depopulate. Large segments of our poultry population don't have the same volume of hens laying eggs that we had before. Couple that with inflation and the other pressures in the economy, it's been a very difficult situation.
The Pennsylvania Farm Bureau says there's several reasons behind the skyrocketing prices. One of the biggest is a lagging effect from a summer and fall full of avian flu outbreaks.
During hotter weather, the virus tends to get suppressed. It makes it less virulent, but once we got into the fall, we started seeing more and more outbreaks across the state, literally from border to border.
Fuel and feed prices are also on the rise, impacting farmers. They pass the extra costs on to their customers, who in turn have to pass it to theirs.
I try to keep my prices low. I'm in a very rural, poor community. So, you know, I don't like to pass that expense along, but I have to, you know, if I'm going to stay in business.
Experts say it doesn't hurt to have hope, but shoppers shouldn't expect much relief in the near future.
I would say, you know, nothing is forever. I mean, everything is obviously cyclical, but we're certainly closer to the beginning than we are the end, I think.
Alyssa Kratz, Fox 43 News.